Hi, I'm dating expert Hayley Quinn, and I am here today to share with you 3 friend zone busting lines. Now, I don't usually like to teach lines because I think every interaction should be based on your authentic and natural personality. However, what I hear time and time again from the female clients I work with is that they think that no good guys are left in existence, like they are all extinct. So if you're one of the good guys out there, I want to make you more visible to women so that they know you exist. Women want guys that have good qualities. They want guys that have emotional sensitivity, that listen to them, that have good moral values. The thing is, if you're on a date with a woman and it's kind of a bit flatline, like there's no energy and there's no excitement beyond the initial connection, she might not realize what a great guy you are. So if you're constantly in a position where you're finding that women are not recognizing your good qualities and they feel that maybe women don't give you a full and complete chance, I'm going to be teaching you a few things that you can say on a date in order to tweak her interest and make her more attracted to you. Okay, so the few things that I'm going to teach you, I don't want you to copy and replicate them straight away because the words that you use on dates with women, I really want them to be your own. However, I do know it's so important that if you're on a date with her to do a few things that signify we're not here as friends, this is an actual date. Sometimes this actually means that you create a bit more tension on the date so that there's that feeling of that spark and excitement. So if you're getting a lot of feedback from women at the moment saying that they never feel the spark, I really want you to take note of the lines that I'm using here and think about how you can put them into your own words. So the first line is, I've just realised why I'm so attracted to you. Pause. Now, if you say something like, I've just realised why I'm so attracted to you, when you're saying it nice and slowly and calmly and making great eye contact with her, and then you put a pause after it, it creates this like excitement about what is he going to say next. It creates curiosity. It makes her listen more to the conversation that you're having. Now, the best thing I would say after this isn't to say, because you've got nice boobs or legs or hair, say something about her personality. That's going to give her a much deeper sense of validation and reward. So if you say, I've just realised why I'm so attracted to you, pause, it's actually really rare to find someone who's got a passion that they're following in their life. Or it's because you've got a quirky sense of humour. I've never really met somebody like you. Now, if you say that, that is so specific, so it's doing a double thing here of creating that tension and that spark, whilst also validating her on the right qualities, which is her personal connection that you have to her and her personality. Along the same lines, another great way to add tension into your date is to say something like, there was actually another reason why I initially said hello to you. Or there was actually another reason why I sent you a message on that dating app. Again, this is the one that creates curiosity, where she wants to know what was the reason that prompted him to contact me. Women are not into the idea that you might have just been chatting up, I don't know, every woman that day, or furiously being on the online dating app trying to get a match. Instead, it will be so much more validating to her and will emphasize the romance and the fantasy of being on the date with you if she feels that you've actually chosen her profile or you've chosen to approach her for a specific reason. This is why as well, guys, it's so good for you to uphold really good standards for yourself. If you're entering dating from the mindset of like, I just want somebody to like me, I just want an attractive girl that I like to be nice to me, and then going after every single woman that you see, that will actually says that you have quite low standards. I want you to not only be approaching women that you find physically attractive, but that you also, when you're looking at their online dating profiles or when you're in a conversation with them, I need you to be actively thinking, does this woman have the qualities that I like in people? I know you might be particularly worried when you're on a date with a woman, what is the right moment to go for the kiss or how she is feeling about that. So the next line that I'm going to suggest that you use is something that actually puts you kind of in the woman's mindset. So you could say something like, I'm not sure if we've actually known each other. I'd like to kiss you, but I'm not sure we know each other well enough yet. So that actually is really cool because what you do is you do a little swap around. So instead of being the guy who's there leering over the woman or constantly putting a lot of sexual pressure on her, instead you actually verbalize what the woman might be thinking. This makes a very open conversational space where she feels that she can say what she's thinking about the kiss. It's super playful. It puts the idea of kissing you into her mind, puts the kiss out there on the table without any neediness around it. So you could say, again, I want to kiss you, but I'm not sure we know each other well enough yet. Now, if you say that really slowly and really confidently, it not only mirrors the fact that she might be 50-50 about the kiss, it makes her think about kissing you, and it shows that you want the kiss, but that you're not a guy that's really desperate and anxious about getting it. So it's a really good way to increase tension on your dates. Now, why I've given you these 3 very specific friend zone busting lines to use is quite frankly because I think that women often feel like there's no decent guys out there, and all the guys they meet are like super arrogant or super players or not the right guys for them. Now, I know on the other hand that there's loads of guys that are trying to get women to give them a chance. So if you want women to give you more of a chance and realize why you shouldn't be in the friend zone and why they should actually date you, you need to work to increase that sexual edge and tension on your dates. Use the lines or a variation of these that really suits you and fits your personality to communicate that not only are you the guy that's got some emotional sensitivity, not only are you cool, not only are you nice, but you're also sexual, and that this is a date, not just 2 friends hanging out. So if you're one of the good guys out there and you want women to realize what you're all about, I want you to head over to hayleyquinn.com/personality. I'm all about giving the good guys that sexy edge and helping men and women to actually understand one another and maybe get on and get together. If you go to hayleyquinn.com/personality, you're going to get a free personality test there. It is a little bit silly, but I'm just going to tell you now, if you do that test, it's only 10 questions and you come back with mostly options B, you are falling currently into the nice guy category, and you especially need to remember to use lines like the ones I told you in the video and the principles behind them in your own words on your dates to make women realize that guys like you are out there. I really need you to use lines like the ones in this video when you're on dates with women to make them realize that good guys like you are definitely out there.